Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm back here now today because I'm doing a little bit more work on this one. We did this yesterday. I love it. I do love it. Haven't decided yet whether to put that pipe down there or not. I'll work on that. Okay, so on this page here I'm going to do one of those folded out envelopes because it will, you know, we just need to get on, you know, and I need to do a nice variety of things. So I've just got a piece of paper here, and it is, you've seen me do this many times, 4 inches by probably nearly 6. And it's a piece of tea-dyed paper, and I'm going to just turn these over here like this. I do like making them with the lace, so I'm thinking I might put something on here other than just having it for paper, you know. Just not just for paper, Sonya. Right. I wanted to get the size first, work out what that would be, and do it first. But the issue I have now is I'm really keen to have this a bit bigger. And if you do it wider, that thing turns in further. So what I'm thinking, I don't know, I might do it longer by doing this. I'm going to add some onto the bottom of it, right? That's what I want to do. I'm going to add some onto the bottom of it, and then you'll see, hopefully, what I'm trying to achieve. I hope so. Okay, so I'm going to put some more down here. I want a bigger pocket thingy. That's what I wanted, and the paper wasn't big enough, so I'm going to just extend it a tiny bit. Oh well, as far as I need to, and then I'll just cut it to fit the size it has to be. I need to make sure this is really straight, though. Make sure that's really straight. And you never know what it might turn out like, you see, do you? I'll get the ruler. It's for tearing. It's not actually a tear rule, but everybody uses these for a bit of tearing. Get some things straight sometimes. Hope that's right. I will not be happy if it's not right. I don't know why I do things sideways. I do, but I do things sideways. Look at that. It might be the right size by that bit. Might be just right. Okay. Now, we want to be able to turn this up that far, maybe, and make a nice big pocket. Okay. So it doesn't matter if your paper wasn't long enough to start with, it can be now, can't it? And then I can decide how far this is going to come up there. When I turn this over, for some reason I haven't got that straight. I just have not got that straight. Now, I'm not going to tear it, I promise. I'm going to bend it. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to bend this piece. If I get it straight I'm trying to line it up on this. And this thing here's all over the place anyway. It's not, I'm sure the line wouldn't be crooked, maybe. See what the difference is where I folded that? I've got that there and that there. But I need that to come up to this one at least. So I'm going to fold that along here, push it up against the ruler. That's not the right way, but we can turn it back this way here. And we're going to fold this then over to there, or should we take it further? Might have to take that over a bit. Yeah, because look, I folded this one right down that far. Okay, try this again. Get your paper, line your paper up with all the bits and pieces, and then turn this up that way. Now, try this again. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about all these extra creases because hopefully I'll be covering that over. Now, I must have been sure I was going to do that because I just went across it with the... I just went across it, didn't I? Back that way a bit. Yeah, no, bring it down a bit. I'll get it here in a minute. These pair need to meet. Is that crooked? Yeah. That'll be an issue, you know. If that's not straight, this is not going to work. Okay, we'll try this again. I know you're supposed to put this on the smallest bit and then tear the biggest part, but I don't know if I can do that. I'll just go along here very carefully. Pull it up a tiny bit at a time. I'll get there. Nearly there. Got it? Okay. Now, I do want that to come to where I put the line, so that where the crease is, I want that to come over to the crease. So I'm going to line that up with the crease, and crease that up there again, and then do this one here, and it doesn't matter if this doesn't come together at the top like that, because it's going to be an envelope, isn't it, sort of thingy, and it's not going to be something that we're going to worry too much about, because it's a different thing, isn't it? Now that's all. If we just manage to do it a bit different than what it was, and we don't have a point here, we have that bit. We have that bit, and we'll cut that straight. Okay. Now, I hope that's right. I really do. It's does balk me a bit if the things are not correct, and it's really silly, I know, but you can't really go on if you're not doing it properly, can you? Look at that, that's a bit over. Maybe it needs cutting. Maybe. Let's just see how we go before we cut anything else off it. Just let's see what we're doing first. Righto. So I could actually have it that long if I wanted to, but I don't think I do. I honestly don't think I need it to be that long. Fold that up there, just for the time being, just for seeing sake, to see what we can do with it. Righto. And then that comes down like that, and it doesn't cover that bit there, so that doesn't impress me at all. I need to bend this over down here, is what I need. That's where the crease should be, I think. Is this going to be right? Is it? Is it going to be right? I bent it about 45 times and trying to do that. Now, try this again. That's it. I need to cut that off. It's balking me something frightful, but I will cut it off when I finish figuring out first what I want to do. Okay. But you never seen anybody take so long to do something so easy. Now there you go. That's better, isn't it? See, so this piece here comes and covers that over and doesn't leave that awkward little gap there, right? And then I've got this piece here coming up to there, which makes it big enough to go on the page, which I wanted it to be. I needed a good size, okay, right? So I'm going to cut that off now at this point here, I think. I could leave it all there, I guess, but I don't think so. The book's going to be really bulky. That will be enough, like, writing space, won't it? So Sonya goes and tears it anyway. So I did say cut, but then I tore. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's still going to look good, I hope, when I've finished. Okay. So now we need to find some lace that will go on that without it looking too funny. Or some paper and lace. You know, we're going to put lots of bits on there. See what we like. See what looks like good or not. If it looks any good. And that's not long enough. That piece is not long enough. We'll go there, but it doesn't fit there. You know what, I can just chop that off, can't I? Nobody said I had to leave it there at that stage. Let me see what it's going to look like if I cut that off there. Not much like envelope, but it will be. It will be. I just don't want to have too many joins and things, you know. Envelope can be like that, can't it? Yes, of course it can. Right, let me see. How much do I need? I've got a truckload of it here. We'll put this up here. I didn't start that thing. I know my husband's coming in here to tell me when lunch is ready, so I know if I'm making a mistake or not. I've only been on there a little while though. Like if I go too far, I meant. Okay, so that's going to go across there. Alright. So this piece here, you need to measure that right to there and right to there, and then I can cut that off there. When that's stuck down. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, so do I take it over the back or not? Previously I've done such a thing. I have taken it over the back. I hope this glue works good. I wasn't thinking when I was putting that down. I don't think it'll come unstuck. I'm going to have stuff on top of it, so I'll use other glue then. Okay, so we just need this to go across here. Don't pull it when you're putting it down, because otherwise it'll pull up your paper and make it all fuddly. I mean, I'm going to take that off and line this back up here with this. So that bit there is in the centre, and that fits good, just. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off before I go any further. You really think I'm going to... Couldn't I just do it without mucking it up? Oh, come on. Did I? Did I do it straight? We're going to find that out any minute now. No. Look what you've done. Okay. Righto. As long as I've got a bit left for the to turn over, I'm finished chopping pieces off it. Well, that glue might not be holding that very good. I might have to come back onto that. So what I didn't do was think about the fact that now it's just a good idea that I've done that, because I need to take that off there. We do need to take that off there because we have to cover the whole thing, don't we? No, that's not a rule. No, that's not a rule. I didn't make that up. Nobody else did, I don't think, either. So let's just do what we want to do, okay? Do whatever we want. We're going to just cover this bit and not worry about that piece under the bottom and back, because we can put something else on there later. So we'll need this glue on here to hold it on. So that's a good thing that we've come back to it and fixing it. It is. Side with this. So this is not even sticky now, this lace. Now I had that bit there in the centre, sort of in the centre. It's kind of sort of in the centre. Righto. Stick that down. I think I'll have that still sitting up that way instead of going across the back. And instead of going over, I'll leave it sitting up because it'll look alright. Looks fine. Okay, so now, see, I would have put that lace around here like this, which I can do, I suppose, because then you can lift this up to right in there. So there's no rules that says that I can't do that, is there? Where's my scissors gone? I keep throwing them in the drawer and then I chuck a whole heap of stuff in on top of them. I don't know why. So that might be better if I do that. I might stick them onto there. Let's see what that looks like. Wait a minute. We'll bring it over here and look at it again. We'll look at it and then we'll cut that off. What do you think? What do you think, eh? We can do that. We can do that. And so you just want to bring it up that far. The glue, you don't want to put it right to the end. It's not going to work if it's right to the end. Now this is all in my mind, okay, so it's got to have to try and come out here on the piece of work. I've done many of these, I love to make them, but this is not the same way. I'm just throwing this together willy-nilly because I didn't have a big enough piece of paper to start with that I wanted to use. I've got paper, don't get me wrong, I just didn't have the right thing what I was going to use on it. And you know what, I don't like them little bits on there, I'm going to cut them off. Is that wrong? See what happens. Okay, just get this one. Okay, right. No, look at that. That worked all right, didn't it? Yes, we're not going to judge myself on that. Okay, so this has got to be cut down here. Like that. You know, I looked at that camera because I thought, gee, did I start that? I know I didn't start the clock till it was a bit late, but it's okay. No, I need to go up underneath them fluffy bits, don't I? These pointy bits, we'll cut them off. We'll cut off the pointy bits. Nobody cares about the pointy bits. I do not want to try and cut in and through around them and stuff like that now. So there's a little tiny part under there that you can write in. Look, see, that's good. Now, should I take a bit more off that? And end up with probably nothing, but we will take a bit more off that. Oh, I forgot to show you these really nice things I got yesterday, but I think they're out in the... No, yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday. Some really nice doily things I did up at the Kansas place. They're mauve colour in them, and isn't that pretty? Righto, so that's that bit. Right. Now, I have a terrible time trying to bit this part here, right? In every one of these I've ever made, I've just had a terrible time trying to get them bits going. Now let me see. Do I want to put it that way? And have just one row and leave that like it is? Or do we put the whole thing down twice? Cover the whole thing up. Right. I think we should do the whole thing, don't you? You know, just to be sure to get it right. Right. Okay, it might look better if we cover it all. It's not like I haven't got enough glue, enough stuff. I've got plenty of stuff. I know how to do this. I'm going to put that there, and then the next one I'm bringing back, I'm going to put it. Just cut this off here. I'll take a little bit over just to make sure I've got enough. And then I'm going to put this across here, and maybe have this one going over the top of it. You reckon? Or does it go better underneath? I suppose you could used to have that then for a pocket, couldn't you? Maybe. You know what I want to do? I want to put a magnet on it and see how I go. See if I can do it. I know that might sound silly, but I've had a terrible time trying to do that in the past. If it had a little magnetic closure, I'm just getting over here to get them. So there's even one sitting on the side here. Look at this. They're sneaking out. That's three. That is three sitting there. Look. How did they get out of there? You little things. So these are really, really, really gone. They're on there now. Truly. Oh, my hands are bad. Anyway, so what are we going to do? We're going to put the magnet on. So let's put... We're going to use one of these little gears, but are they the same size as the ones I bought, or are mine smaller? I think mine, they're not gears, they're little washers. I think these might be smaller, these ones I got. They are too, look. So I'm going to put him there. Okay. And then I've got to stick something over the top of him. So we won't... But it can't be too thick, can it? Because you want to be able to... You want it to be able to clip down through it. You know? But it looks like these will go through. They're pretty strong. And what am I going to put on top of it? Sonya, something nice. I mean, it could have a gear, I suppose. And that wouldn't look too bad on there. No, it's too big. I don't know. Would that still clip on if I put that there on it? I'd say it probably close, wouldn't it? Put a piece of cardstock over it. No, I'm going to put a gear on it because, look, there's gears all in this thing, and if it's got the little gear, have I got a little blue gear? Probably not. Green ones. Got green ones, and I've got a button, blue button. Why do I want a blue one? I don't know. I'll just use that one that's there. Please do that. Okay, so now I need to put on really good glue, which I've got that. I've got some of that. It's got crap coming over the top of it. Where's the purple rag? Here it is. Sorry everybody, I've got to find me a bit of rag to take the glue off the top of this thing. Otherwise we'll end up with big dobby bits. Maybe we should put the... Now I've got a bit of string. It wants to be with me too. Okay, so let's put the gear onto that first. Do you think? I might do that. Let's put the gear onto the... No? No, let's put this onto the paper. Put the sticky on the paper. But you're going to have the gears on there. That'll cover it. Keep it stuck, I hope. I hope this is in the middle, sort of. Please move it over a tiny bit, Sonya. I need a stick, something pointy, and I can move it over with. Alright, and I'm going to put that on top of there. I've seen people do these things, and I don't know why I've never had a go myself, but I just haven't got Okay, so that's going to sit there, right? I just needed to check that top bit. And now I'm going to put glue all over this thing, but I won't do too much, I hope. Oh, look at it now. It's everywhere. I don't know why I didn't use the other thing. I'll wipe the glue out of there. Come on, come out of there. Real, it won't come out. Come on, get off it. This bit. Hope I'm in the shot. I'll be really upset if I don't, because sometimes I'm just waffling on here and I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing when I'm talking or whatever. If I was doing something with spider webs on it, I'd be right. This is all spider webby looking. Okay, so that's that there. Pretty cool. Right, that's sticking down. And I've got glue all over that, but it comes off the metal, so we don't worry about that. So that's stuck down. Where's the cover off this thing? Here it is. Now, I need to put my lace on. But before I do that, I'm going to put the little magnet under... Where's the rest of it? I'm trying to find this and it's just sitting there. So what do? I use one of these tiny weeny things here, because I don't think I've got anything. I've got these. I've got this one, look. He's cool. I'm going to sit him down there and I'm going to see what happens when I... Well, he's not in the right place on, is he, really? He's got to go down here. Okay. That's got to go down here somewhere. Stick it to it. Oh, that's good. It sticks well. And then you close it. So let's put this on. No, we're going to have to put something underneath that. We're going to have to glue the magnet on. That's what our next trick is. This will be our next trick. Glue on the magnet. Put some glue on the magnet. Yeah. Right. No. Come on. Get on there. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Oh, no. Really? Now. Get it over a bit. And then press that down on there like that. Right. Now that's going to stick to there, isn't it? And hopefully I'll be able to open it. Do you think? Well, let's put some lace on. Put the lace on here. And then all I'll need to do is put the lace over the top of this, won't I? Once I get this stuck down for sure, for certain. And put it just straight over the top of the magnet. Will that work? Okay, why not? So this is going across here, like so. So we're going to put a bit of glue on here. A bit of glue on here. Come on, glue. Okay. I wonder what everybody's making. He's all making something good. Christmas. Now I've got to, hubby's going to get out what we've got left. Well, what we have from last year's Christmas. You know, the decorations and stuff, and see what we've got, and then we've got to go and get some more. I bought some tiny reindeers, and I'm going to hang them on the wall like they're running across there, sort of thingy. I'm hoping. You know how you have these big plants inside your head? I'm just hoping they're going to come out. Okay, so that's going to go up under there a bit, not too much. Oh, there and there a bit. I don't think it sticks to it, does it? No. So I've got away with that so far, without sticking something to the wrong place. So far, so good. And cut this off up here. There's no good having all them little bits and not bothering to use them, is there, really? What's the point? You gotta use your stuff, don't you? How long before I can open it? Patience, Sonya. Have some patience. So that's going to go into here. Gotcha. Gotcha's all in there. Good. Okay. I've got a whole heap more magnets, big ones, but I couldn't use them because they're too big. I say a whole heap more. I've got lots of other ones, yes, like it. So can't open it yet. Can't open it yet. Not game. Don't want to wreck it. Will it be okay, you think? Can I get it now? About now. Okay. There's the little bloke. Oh! Now, that happened. It's really cool, isn't it? I might leave these. What do you think? I don't know yet. I might leave them and just put some bits on. Some nice bits about, you know, and see what I can put on it. That's the immigration officer. That's me. I don't think that I need that. I don't need to immigrate anywhere. Okay. I do like it here where we live. We live in Australia and I like that. This is from this is post 2020. That's cool. I mean, you know, that's really cool. So I think I might have something like that there and put this on. Just do a bit of decorating. Maybe. I need a brad. I love this one because I can put brads. Put brads in all of them really, but I just like to use brads. You know I do. They're pretty. Okay. It's a tiny weeny one, but I think that might be too small for that hole. Might disappear right through there. Yes, it could do too. Right. Okay. A bit bigger one, Sonya. How about a green one? No, that's... Oh, here's one. It's big enough, I think. Wait a minute. I'll get it here in a minute. Come here. Come here. I don't think I could use these in a lifetime. Look at all these. I don't think I could use them in a lifetime. And I don't think that's all, because I found a whole heap the other day. Couldn't believe it. It's just, they're just everywhere. But I buy them all second hand. They're all bought, I've bought all, I don't think I've bought one of those packets from anywhere, only the opportunity shops, you know, that when I say opportunity, because you might get opportunity by something nice. Yeah, so I've never bought any from new. I've always, they're all second hand, but some of them were new in the packets. Some of them were new in their packets. Looks like a steering wheel now. It's okay. We're just going to go with whatever we got, aren't we? Well, we're using the lace and that in the same thing because it looks really good, doesn't it? I do like this little envelope too, but I don't know what sort of decoration I'm planning on putting up the top of here yet. I suppose I could put something in there, make some sort of a embellishment to put up the top of it. We do like an embellishment, and I do like to use this hessiany stuff, burlap. That looks really good. Goes with the lace, doesn't it? Does go with that lace. Do I want the clock there? I think I might. I think I might like that. And there's not a lot of stuff on the, this should stick okay, I hope, because it's going to be on fabric, so it should stick to it, because it's got this little lump, hasn't it, for me, well, I say a lump, for the clock to sit out there. Hey, that'll work, it's going to stay there. Which way's up? So up the right way, Sonya. There. Right. I'll put it on the wrong way. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Who's going to worry about that? I do. I think I turned the other one too that I made around because there was a clock on it. Yep. Yes, there is. Okay. Put this on here. He forgot to stick it down. Stick it down. I do like it. I'm not going to take it away. I do like it. This is when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to think to myself, I'm not going to do that when I get up tomorrow because I don't like it, but I do. When you look at it something for a long time, it does tend to, you do think, oh dear, no. You have to go away and come back, and you can see then, you can really see then what it looks like. I don't know what this says here. It says par Naughty. I can't. We're not going to worry about what it says. Let's see if we can open. Oh, look at that, Sonya. Sonya did it. Oh, I did it. Look, and it's staying there. Brilliant. Let's stick this on. Wow. This is exciting. I'll be putting magnets on everything now for days. Everything you see, I'll magnet it. I will. Not magnet. Magnet. Sonya, a magnet. Right. So then when you've got that there like that, sits nicely, sits straight. Oh dear. There we go. And have this one up the top. It doesn't matter if the thing's not round, it can't be helped if the time's on sideways. It can't be helped if the time's on sideways. Not bad. That's alright. It's not too bad, look. Pretty cool. It's not bad. It's not sideways that much. Okay. Now, what do you reckon? Do you think that looks pretty cool or what? And I open my page up like this, and you put that down there like that, and you can write in there, and you've got the bits underneath, and then it closes, and I do love that idea how it closes. Actually, this is not bad, although I've done about 6 or 7 videos, haven't I? Got a few to go, but I'm actually finishing each page before I go to the next one here. I've been putting the books in them. Sometimes I'll leave them and I have to come back and redo them all. This one here's the only one that I'm not quite sure about yet. I'm not quite sure about that. But I do love this, how it worked. Oh my goodness, I knew this was going to happen. I thought it was dry. It is. Okay, got out. Okay, right, now, I've only been on here a little while. So I can just do, I don't know what else I want to do. I'm really pleased how this turned out. I'm really liking this one, how that worked. It's sort of got a little bit of the steampunk idea, but not too over the top. And this bit here, I might have to glue that there, won't I? And will it take anybody long to realise what I've done or not? It goes right through there, goes behind that other one, and through it comes out underneath there, right? In your head, Sonya. It's in your, all in your head. Come on, push it down in there. It'll go. Keep going. Come on. I must have cut it out too long now. It's going to take forever for me to stick it on. Oh dear, 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 dear. Okay, you have to cut it off there. You'll have to cut it off again. Got all that glue on it. Oh, come on now. Really? Cut that off a bit straighter than that. Sonya. Got all big bodies of glue stuck underneath there. It looks all right. Nobody judge me, please. She probably said I should have left it alone, Sonya. Can't push the glue out from underneath it. I'm taking it off, look at me. Come on. I'll put another bit in there. Makes this time I'll do it properly. Where's the rest of that thing? Where is the rest of that thing? Post. There's more pipe thing. What have I done with it? It probably fell down on the floor, did it? Actually, I don't need this bigger piece. I can cut, oh there it is. I'll just cut that off. There. Push it down in here. And have that bit, a thinner bit coming through the top. Right, that's better. And there's that much glue there, it's holding it down, isn't it? If it's not, I'll do that how you slide your piece of cardboard underneath and glue it. But it's gluing down because there's enough glue there. Okay. Would have been good if I'd had a slit in there and I could have pushed it up underneath, but you're not going to play that game now. Just leave it alone, Sonya. I'm going to put a piece of bit more glue up inside of it. Let's see if we can find a bit of card. This will do. The paper might work. It's not, probably not. I hope it's stiff enough. That's what my issue will be with this. If it's stiff enough to stick it through it. Where am I? Here. Push that under there and pull it out. You should have got enough sticky on it. No, of course not. It doesn't go all over the place either, does it? Isn't that a cool idea? Has it got it yet? No. Maybe I need to put more onto the edge of this a bit further. You need to use cardstock, Sonya. A piece of thicker paper. Because the paper's probably bending a bit, so you put a bit of glue on there and put it under here where it's not glued down, and that'll glue it down. It's not to get too much glue everywhere else. Okay, very good. So there we go. We're up to so far so good. Okay, and it is looking better. This one here I'm having a lot of trouble with that. I'll fix it though. I will fix it how I want it to be. I'm a bit worried because there's glue all through here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the sparkly thing. Let's do the sparkly thing, and that way we won't have to worry about the glue, will we? Where's the me sparkly? Where's my sparkly stuff? When I stickles is what I'm looking for. Stickles or where was there? There was a silver one here, but I might have to do this in gold because I don't think I've got enough silver left. I hope there's some in this. I hope there's some in this one. This is glitter glamour. So what I'm going to do is just very, very carefully just do a bit of glitter, this glitter stuff. Well, it's not coming out very fast, so we're guaranteed to have the very careful thing happening. And that way it disguises that you've got glue stuck to it. Don't look, anybody. Don't look. Stop looking at what I'm doing. But you need to do these sort of things, you know. You can't just pretend that you like it with all that glue stuck to it. Come on, why doesn't that come out of there? Maybe I need to push something, start it up or something. You might have a clogged up nozzle or something. Okay, let's try again. Might not have anything in it. Feels like it has though. Oh, there we go. Now we've got to make sure we spread it out thin though. We don't want it too thick. We just want a little bit here and there, and that way it disguises the glue bits, the claggy bits of glue that you've left behind. Okay, it might have looked a bit better with the silver, but I do like this. I'm going to take that out. I'm not liking that white thing behind there. I just put it there to make sure I make something to put behind here. Yeah, so this is what we do, see? If we can get this stuff to come out a bit fast, it'd be nice. But then it might be all over the place and I won't be happy at all. Sorry, I've got both my hands in this job now. Okay, must be nearly empty, is it? And you can't see whether you got any or not, can you? I can sort of feel there's something in there, I think. I've only got a bit to go. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. I found the silver one now that I've done the gold. Wait a minute. I've got a few pots of each one. And I don't know. Is it stickles? I'll try this one. Where's the lid for this? Really? Here it is. Should probably keep it in your hand. So I've got both these here. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything in this one? Should be. It feels to me like it's heavy. Nothing's coming out. What's going on with it? I can open this and peep about. Not that much though. So that thing there's supposed to be in there, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think it's plugged up with anything. Sonya, that's keeping it shut. Haven't been able to get any of this out of here for a really long time. Ah, dear. Look, there you go. If you open it, you'll be able to get some out. So look, there's still half a bottle. Ah, dear. I'm sorry, people. It was such a thing I did, wasn't it? Now, how about now? What? Come on. I can hear it moving. I feel it moving and everything. I'm sure I can. Come on. Oh, there it is. It's flying down there flat out now. Oh, dear. Fancy doing that, trying to get that out of there, nearly breaking the bottle, squeezing it, trying to get it out. And it was closed. Brilliant. So this doesn't look too bad, does it, with the gold on it? Don't you reckon? Looks pretty good now. Hasn't got all that mucky glue. Well, it has, but you can't see that. It was there, now it's not. That look good? Bit mobby. Too much? Oh, good, it was all over me. That's all right, it's all fun. Now, how about if I put this on here to stop it from glue coming out all over the place, you're going to tell me, aren't you, that it's in there and it won't go. Ah, dear. This is actually a Christmas... You know what? You probably get this pretty cheap. It's a Christmas thing. You know, because it's... Well, when I say pretty cheap, you might only pay a couple of dollars for it. I think these other bottles are about $4 each. Now, this is really heavy, this one, but I don't think there's anything stopping it from coming out, is there? No, but it's really heavy, so it must have something in it. I wish there was a way to tell. I guess you should store them like that. Hey, make sure the lids are on them, but you just draw them up that way. I love this picture. See this picture? I got it out of a kid's book. I do love it. Looks like it's coloured in, doesn't it? Well, it isn't, but it was. I love the colours. I really like that. So I put it on the table because I really liked it for no other reason other than that. So this is what we did today, didn't we? Put that back in there. Sorry about that. Here it is. It's all done. It was all done, even though it went... And if I don't think I will put that other piece there because I don't think it needs it. I think it looks really good like it is. I do, like it is. And that one. And then we're going to do more. Isn't it fun? When I... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he doesn't mind a bit of sparkly on him, does he? That bloke. I had to shut it, didn't I? Couldn't help myself. I'll set it there. Nobody touch it. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a good day and do some crafting. A few of us said you'd like to make one of these. Now that somebody's shown you how they're done, well, I don't know if this is right or not, but other people have done them too. I think a lot of people have used the printouts, so, and that's good too. I like making me pieces. I thought about buying the printouts and I thought, oh no, too easy. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.